The resurrection of the Lord, well, let's just say he came back in a more interesting way than just randomly appearing out of nowhere. It's kind of crazy. Now listen up. No one dreamed of a Sunday morning miracle. Peter didn't ask John, "What will you say when you see Jesus?" Mary didn't ponder, "How will he appear?" They didn't encourage each other with quotes of his promised return. They could have. At least 4 times, Jesus said words like these: "The Messiah will suffer and rise from the dead on the 3rd day." Matthew 12:40. 27:63, Luke 18:33, and Luke 24:46. You would think someone would mention this prophecy and do the math. He died yesterday, so today is the 2nd day, and he promised he'd rise on the 3rd day, and tomorrow's the 3rd day. Friends, I think we better wake up early tomorrow. Easter parade? Victory march? Hardly. More like a funeral procession. It was left to the angel to lead them into Sunday. God shook up the cemetery. Trees swayed, and ground trembled. The women struggled to maintain their balance. They looked in the direction of the tomb, only to see the guards scared stiff, paralyzed, and sprawled out on the ground. Hard to miss the irony. The guards of the dead appeared dead, while the dead one appears to be living. And then the announcement: he has risen. The bodily resurrection means everything. If Jesus lives only in spirit and deeds, he is but one of the 1,000 dead heroes. But if he lives on in flesh and bone, he is the king who pressed his heel against the head of death. Think about that for a second. It would make 100% sense if God was angry at us when all of those things were happening during the resurrection of Christ. We killed his perfect son. Us human sinners have killed his perfect son. He has sacrificed himself for our sins, our horrible sins, which do not deserve the forgiveness of the Lord. But it also shows how powerful our God is. How strong our God is. He could have used those natural disasters to completely just wipe out humans because how horrible we are. But no. He chose to spare us humans, and give us life and freedom. How can you not love him if he gives you so much? Now all you have to do is find him.